Hey everybody, Wendy from Cinnamon Sweet Shop. Today I'm going to be making some keto-friendly Oreo cookies. So what I'm using for this recipe, instead of regular wheat flour, I'm using almond flour. My sweetener of choice is an erythritol monk fruit blend. You can use whatever you would like. You can use plain old erythritol. You can use stevia. I don't particularly like stevia in baked foods unless it's mixed with something else. Anything. Then I'm using some Dutch processed cocoa powder. I like Dutch processed. It's darker in color. It has a more chocolatey flavor. 1 egg. This is some baking powder. And then I'm using an oil that doesn't have a flavor. So I'm using canola oil, but you can use any oil that's flavorless. You're also going to need a pinch of salt. Now, all of the ingredients are listed in the description box below. In a bowl, I'm going to combine my sweetener, the cocoa powder, the oil, and some vanilla extract. Just mix this until it's pretty much well combined. Then with the whisk, I'm going to whisk in the egg. So in another bowl, I'm going to mix together the almond flour, the baking powder, pretty much the dry ingredients, and just take a pinch of salt. Mix that pretty well. Now I'm going to add the dry ingredients to the chocolate and get that kind of mixed a little bit till it comes together. I'm using this little fancy whisk. It's actually an old-fashioned whisk, but you can use your hands to knead it together, which I'm eventually going to do once I get this somewhat mixed in. Now, again, here I am kind of kneading it together with my hands because I want to make sure it is well mixed together. I don't want to see pieces of the almond. Now you're going to place the dough between 2 pieces of parchment paper. And you want to do this so that it doesn't stick to the rolling pin. And roll your dough out till it's about 1/2 inch thick. With the 2-inch cookie cutter, I am going to cut some of these circles out. These are going to bake at a 350-degree oven for about 6 to 7 minutes. While I'm waiting for those cookies to cool down, I'm going to make the cream filling. So to the bowl, I'm going to add butter. Now, I like to use Smart Balance. It's not real butter, of course. You can use vegan butter. You can use anything. I like this because it's healthier. Then I am going to add some powdered erythritol monk fruit blend. I made this myself by putting some of the granulated monk fruit and erythritol blend into my vitamix and ground it till it was a powdery consistency. So you definitely want to powder it up so you don't have crunchy filling, like the crunchy granulated sugar. So I added that. Then some more vanilla extract. You know, again, the ingredients are in the description box below. So I have that in there. I'm not even going to need this. I am going to go ahead with my handheld mixer and blend this till it's creamy, mixed together and creamy. You want to taste a little bit of your filling to make sure it's sweet enough for you, and also that it's a nicer consistency. You don't want it so thin it's going to squish out of the cookie, but you don't want it so thick either. So that's where you're going to adjust your proportions of that powdered erythritol or powdered sugar. Now, my version is not pure white because I am using a Smart Balance, which has a more of a yellow color. But what I am going to do too is I want to make this chocolate flavored. So I'm going to add a little bit of cocoa powder to this and have it more like a chocolate Oreo cookie, or chocolate Oreo cookie with a chocolate filling. You can opt to do that as well, or just leave it as it is. Once the cookies have cooled, I turn them upside down, and I have a little spoon. So with the filling, I'm just taking a little bit. You can see it's not a lot, maybe like a teaspoon size, placing it in the center, and then taking a lid and just squeezing it down just until it comes over to the edges. So you could see that. Again, you don't want this to squish out the sides. At least I don't. I like them looking neat. They still taste good regardless. Be sure to smash that like button, share this video, and subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I will see you all next time.